Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your daily dust for Friday, April 7th if you're watching in real time, but it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. It's also a timeless reading. This is a collective 3-card reading, and I'm using the Gentle Heart Tarot by Vanessa Samina, and she makes lovely decks and has a lovely channel. I like to use a different deck every day. Sometimes I have to repeat, but otherwise, this is one of the prettiest decks. Bow Life from Switzerland with this beautiful rose gold edge. Kind of goes with my cherry gold fingernails. Okay, let's give it a good shuffle and then see what we get. As I'm shuffling and thinking about the energies, sometimes we get a message very specifically for the day, very mundane even, just, wash your clothes, take out your trash, things like that. But it can also be something very deep and profound that can last beyond a particular day. It can also reflect a lot of astrology too, and the moon phases and things like that can come into play. So let's pick from the middle, see what we get. Ooh, we got the King of Diamonds. This looks like a commitment coming through, or a gift. The Hermit, maybe a Virgo out there, because King of Diamonds is King of Pentacles, and then the Hermit represents Virgos, and and the Hierophant. So we have two signs representing Earth. We have the Hermit, Virgo, and the Hierophant, Taurus. Let's zoom on in and see what else we get. So I'm wrong. In this deck, it's the crystals, that correlates with Pentacles, I believe, or Earth, and the diamonds, which is like, they're almost the same thing to me, I guess correlates with the suit of wands. This is all about, but nevertheless, I still feel this earthy quality, right? We have the King of Diamonds representing success and protection and rewards and manifestation, accumulating money. Well, maybe it is Pentacles. All right, you're telling me. But it's this person, whether it's you or somebody you're coming in contact with, is very well respected. He's very influential member of society. He is very powerful, not just worldly success, but he has this kind of dream big energy. This could be somebody that you're listening to, like a podcast, or somebody, or maybe a priest, or somebody that moves you, that influences. It could be an influencer of some sort, somebody that is very encouraging, though, that has a really great message. You could be this person, whether you're male or female. The King of Diamonds is just very content with their life, and they don't take to threats. They don't worry about, a boogeyman of any sort or anything like that. They're very content and peaceful and feel very secure with themselves. This is all about your root chakra, feeling very grounded and solid and wonderful, feeling safe. When your root chakra is in balance, then it's so easy to balance the other chakras. And most likely when your root is balanced, everything else is balanced as well. So, if you feel a little off in your security, then go back to the root again and do some root chakra exercises. This person is, he's the kind of person, or she is reaping rewards. That's it. Just reaping rewards of many years of putting in the hard work. So it's all about this determination and receiving the determination, the rewards from all the determination. The Hermit, like I said, could represent Virgo. And it's just, I feel like for I feel like for this kind of success, that there has to be sometimes hermit energy. Like this, there's a person here, whether it's you or somebody you're connecting with, that has to go into the retreat a little bit, either go into themselves or go into a private space. It's great to have like altars, special area or special table or special surroundings. Well, even if it's outside, a special area that you can feel separated and at one with yourself and one with the universe. So it's like this retreat in connection with the universe. This kind of reminds me of my son outside grounding, putting his feet in the ground. It's a moment, it's a hermit moment, it's just him, the earth, and music or meditation or whatever else, the other elements that you want to add to it. And so I feel like that's very necessary to feel this grounded energy. And maybe you're learning from this person how to tap into that grounded energy. But you know what? Just it's not about the materialism here. Even though Pentacles has a little bit to do with the material, this is about being comfortable. So whether your clothes is fine or whether it's relaxed clothes, or not so fine, bargain clothes, whatever, it's important to be comfortable in what you're wearing, right? Focus on quality time, especially with yourself. If you need to retreat, especially when life gets hectic, don't feel guilty about it. This also makes me think of empaths who absorb other people's energy so quickly and easily. They take on a lot of that energy and they need to release it. They need to let go of other people's energy. The hermit is the man on the hill looking down at the village or whatever. And it's not like they see themselves as superior, but it's their way of viewing the people that they care so much about at a distance, but still being able to see them and being watchful over them. So, and then he holds the lantern as a symbol of, I love you, I care about you. Even if I'm not always right next to you, I always care about you. So this could be a person in your life too, who, even if they don't ever, they're not with you physically, maybe you're in a long distance relationship, they're always thinking about you. It's like their love light is shining. I see a lot. I see in the hermit, I see E.T. a lot for some reason, but how his heart glows, and he tells Elliot that he's always going to be there for him. He's always there. He never leaves. Even if he's physically leaving, he's emotionally, spiritually still there whenever he needs them. So there's this amazing connection like that. Even though hermit is very grounded energy, it's also very spiritual, just like the Hierophant. These are two earth signs that are very spiritual as well. So the Hierophant can represent Taurus, and they could be together. It could be this. This could be you and another person. This could be two sides of you, or this could be two sides of a person that you're dealing with. But this is about spiritual journey. And so when you retreat, or when your person retreats to go within themselves, they may be connecting to biblical things or spiritual things that have to do with whatever religion they're connecting with. There is a beautiful spiritual journey happening here. It could be through an organized religion or some kind of institution or some kind of philosophical mindset. Even Buddhism is not a religion, it's a philosophy. So there's lots of ways that you can look at this. It doesn't have to be a priest. It doesn't have to be a preacher. It could be just a wise man. It's not about his robes. Like, we have two styles here. We have the monk, and then we have, the really fine robes. But either way, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you connect with your spirit. So You're not you're not a follower though in this case. So this is not you following somebody else. This is you leading. So it's possible you're a leader, or you're tapping into a particular leader that really resonates with you. Um, and it does feel a little biblical for Good Friday. And so if you're watching in real time, this will show up on Good Friday or the day before, depending on where you are in your time zone. And so there you go. Jesus, whatever, however you think of Jesus, whether you're religious or not, he was a figure, and he was spiritual, and he guided a lot of people, and he had a certain truth. And so that could be just what you're tapping into today. You could be tapping into a particular religion, or your own truth, or your own spiritual connection to the world around you. You might have to retreat a little bit. Don't let pressures get to you from other religions. If you feel like your way resonates the most, even readings like this, if it doesn't resonate, don't force it to resonate. It's important to, if you listen to it and it just doesn't feel like you, then you can let it go. It's not necessarily meant for you. There's so many people out there watching it. And some people will get like an instant click and resonance with the reading, and other people will just say, it's like some of it, and then this, and then they try to it's like Cinderella stepsisters trying on this. They see it fits, and it's not exactly your reading if it has to fit like that, but even if it's not, you can still get a message out of it, right? So just listen and lean on your own divine wisdom, and stay open-minded, and it's important to let other people feel heard. Like, if you have wisdom, and you're imparting your wisdom, just remember, even if you've been called, titled expert or something like that, or you have all these credentials, or you have all this schooling and this backing behind you, there is no definitive be-all, end-all knowledge in one person, because we're always evolving and changing, and the truth is out there. And just philosophers from times before, who thought the world was flat, and different ideas like that, have been disproven over time, and a new knowledge and new awareness has come through. And so I feel like keeping your mind open to the new things coming through is important, and maybe not staying so stubborn in what you've always believed in. That might be important here. But at the same time, I feel like if you're Hierophant energy, or you have something around you that's like this, that you may be open to ideas. Although Hierophant is represented by Taurus, and Taurus is a fixed sign, so there could also be a bit of stubbornness, or there could be somebody who's trying to push their ideas on you. So just be aware of that. Be aware that listen to the details when people talk. If they talk about themselves as the only one that's smart, or the only one that knows, and other people don't know, and they're the only ones, then let that be sort of a trigger or a sign that they might not actually be correct, or that there is alternative ways of seeing things, that you don't always have to go with this one. But at the same time, if it resonates, it resonates. And sometimes something that resonates for years or whatever will suddenly stop feeling right, and you start to shift your ideas into something else. A lot of people who grew up religiously start to turn to spiritualism instead, and very few people revert the other way around, but other people there have been some people who revert the other way around as well. But that's kind of what's happening here, I think. It's just about it. The only message beyond you're doing a great job, and you're an amazing leader, and you know how to take care of yourself, and you know how to lead, and you know how to connect with society, and you know the truth when you hear it. You may get to the point where stuff doesn't resonate as well, and so you have to start discerning what really rings true to you or not. And it's like a bell, to me the truth is like a bell. It rings, and it gives you chills, it makes you feel a certain way. So watch your body too when you stumble upon truth, when you stumble upon the good message. Speak the good message. So otherwise, I think it's beautiful. It's about love and harmony and romance and finding balance. In a romantic sense, it could be definitely maybe a long distance person, somebody who's shy or distant, who's very determined and committed to your connection, and maybe this represents that marriage one day. So that's another good message here. A very committed situation that probably will turn into marriage, into a nice, very structured, like a regular, not woo-woo spiritual, but just with a mix of spirit and a mix of earth and a nice balance of both. So I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.